Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Facebook Live. It's always my pleasure to be here with you guys. Excuse me. Today, conversation with she's been diagnosed and she's been suffering with osteoporosis and osteoarthritis uh, for a while now, and she's finally found some relief uh, for the pain that she's experiencing. So I wanted to bring her on today and get her to tell her story because I just love listening to the stories. I love how people just get so, I know, so emotional and so enthusiastic when they're telling their story. So that's what I like. I like to hear that. So if you are watching live, please send us some hearts, say hi, ask any questions. And if you're watching this on replay, hashtag replay, and again, if you have any questions, just ask them and I'll answer them as quickly as I can. And other than that, I think Mary should almost be here. There, oh, that's Danny. Hello, Danny. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait for Mary. It shouldn't be too much longer. As you can tell, I'm not in my usual spot. Usually I'm at home in my sunroom, but today I'm helping out my daughter-in-law with her little girl who's not feeling well, so I'm away from home. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for Mary to come on. Guess while we're waiting for her to come on, I can talk a little bit about our products. Our products are very natural, very impactful. They are mostly all plant-based. There she is, Mary. The only one who isn't, the only one that's not plant-based is the collagen because you need bovine to get collagen. And here, well, hello.
Hi there. How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you. I was listening in, but I didn't know how to. I was supposed to join, and then it finally popped up. So I am here.
Well, there you go. That worked out well then. Yeah, that's perfect. How are
I
you
am doing
today?
very well. Enjoying this snowy morning
Good.
here in Barrie, Ontario.
Okay. Yay. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to get you to start by introducing yourself because this is the second time that we actually talk, and we didn't talk very much the other day. So I'd like to get to know you a little bit
Well,
better.
my name is Mary. I was introduced to Tranont just in the summertime in August. I recently retired as of October. I've been working for the civil sector for many years here in Ontario, and had met my qualifications for retirement. So I hit that magic number and decided, okay, I'm going to go. And I was looking for something different. And my friend and I had been talking over the years about different things that we could do to work together, and never had quite found the perfect niche or whatever. We both had our own businesses and we could complement each other, but nothing really to work together on. And then Tranont came along. She was introduced to it in February, and in the summertime decided that, you know what, the products were doing wonderful things for her, and she decided to start sharing it. Thus I came on board. Research and analysis is my background, so I did a lot of looking into the company, lot of research into the products, what they were saying, to see how valid they could potentially be, what the ingredients meant. And I have been with other MLM companies in the past, but had never actually made it to a point where I was actually seeing any money. And I did enjoy the products, and some I still do to this day, but never really understood the business side of things, I guess, until Tranont came along, and the way that they've set us up for success as far as having all the training, our up leaders and that do all of the work for us as far as the presentations and that go, that I thought, you know what, this is perfect for anybody on any level as far as a business side of things. But it was mainly the products that really sold me on everything. This is when I did my research, especially when it came into the liquid collagen that we offer. So here I am today, a few months later, and I've made various bonuses, and I've ranked up, and I've managed to rank my son up. So yeah, I'm very pleased with the company, and more importantly, I'm very pleased with the products themselves, and what they've been able to do to change my life.
Wow, that is so cool. So you want to tell us about that a little bit
So,
about how the products
so
have changed?
Glow
Yeah.
Liquid Collagen is the one that really sold me. When I was looking at it and found out I should have had the numbers with me. I don't have them handy, but the levels of biotin that were in the product, the fact that it had 10 grams of protein, 11 grams of the peptides, and that were really beneficial to our body. And as I got to understand a little bit more between liquid collagen and powder collagen, liquid collagen stood out in the forefront as definitely being the route to go. And then when I really researched and looked into the Glow specifically and the ingredients of that, it was like, wow, this is not only a liquid collagen, it's adding protein, it's helping building my muscle mass, it's helping my skin, my hair. I have very fine, thin hair, and I'm noticing like even after a few months, I have little growth, baby growth hair or whatever showing up, whatever in spots that I haven't had hair in forever. So yeah, I've been noticing some great changes when it comes to the liquid collagen alone, not to mention like all the other probably 10 products that I use to keep my day going and everything else. Some I enjoy, like the Mojo and the Zest, I enjoy mainly for the flavor. The benefits are just a bonus for me. But yeah, I've been very happy with everything.
Good. Right on. So, in your post, you were talking about the relief that you found with your osteoarthritis and your osteoporosis, and I'm just wondering if you want to
Sure,
expand
I'd
on that a little
be
bit.
happy to. Probably about 20 years ago, I started getting pain in mainly my right hip. Sometimes it was my left hip. I kind of attributed to the fact that the way I was laying on the couch or watching TV or something for the longest time. When I was pregnant with my son, 18 plus years ago, the pain really started to accentuate, and again, wasn't really aware that it was an arthritis of any form until after I had Jeremy, and I actually brought it up to my doctor, and they looked into it, and it turned out I had osteoarthritis. So the pain had gotten so bad. Some days I worked at a desk, so sitting at a desk for any length of time was very difficult and painful. And I was commuting from Toronto to Barrie, so that was an added commute to whatever that I was sitting in, and in a lot of pain. So over the years, I had tried glucosamine and some other natural supplements to help with the pain. It kind of kept things manageable, but never really got rid of the pain. I started using the Glow Liquid Collagen in August, and by probably about 4 weeks in, I was noticing a big difference in the overall daily pain that I had been experiencing. And about 6 weeks after I started using it, I basically didn't even have any pain and didn't even realize it until I sat down one day. It was like, hey, I don't have any of that pain anymore. So it kind of like dawned on me going, hmm. And I've heard some other great things of how liquid collagen has helped people with their aches and their pains, whatever, when it comes to knee joints and everything else. And that I started to pay attention a little bit more about that. And yeah, my mobility is a lot better. That going up and down the stairs is a lot easier. Not that I was having a lot of difficulty, but I mean, you could feel it a little bit or whatever as you were walking around, or the little quirks or something would crack and that. So, but I don't notice those cracks and those odd sounds that make the old person
Yeah.
used to joke whatever about grandma making. But yeah, I'm finding mobility is a lot better. My skin, I feel, is much clearer, and yeah, I'm completely pain free now. So it has definitely helped me with my
Oh,
osteoarthritis.
wow, that's incredible. So with your osteoarthritis, I don't know a lot about that, but I do know that people go for testing to see what their bone density is or something
Yes,
like
I'm not
that.
due for
Yeah.
another.
Have
Yeah, I
you,
was going to say
have,
I'm not due
go
for
ahead.
another test probably for another 2 years. I think it's every 3 or 4 years that they do them. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't
Okay.
think I don't believe I'm due for another one in a few years. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it's helped to repair it
Yeah,
as well, which a lot
exactly.
of companies claim collagen will help with, right? So it will be interesting to
Yeah.
see those numbers when they come back, if it
Yeah.
stayed steady or whether or not it's changed at all, kind of idea. So yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, well, you know what? I love your story. I'm so happy that you're living pain free because I can't imagine what that would be like, what your life was like before. Um, I find it so sad that so many people are living in pain
Yes.
all the time and they don't need to. And I find it really interesting I found it really interesting when you said that one day all of a sudden you realize that you weren't sore anymore. It's so cool when your norm
Mhm.
becomes good instead of not
Yeah,
good. And when you realize it, that's really like an eye
it
opener.
definitely is.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. Well, that's awesome. Well, if I don't know, I don't think is there anything else you want to share with us or
No, I think I'm good unless there's anything else you'd like to know
okay.
regarding it.
No, no. You know what? I'm so happy that you took the time to join me today. Like I say, I love listening to the stories. It's always so much fun. It's always yeah, it's always a pleasure to meet other people. And thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a good rest of your
Thank you,
day.
Diane, and to everybody else that has watched. Whatever, have a
Okay,
great day. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to one of us by all means. Thank you.
exactly, exactly. Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.